All right, we are going to be doing a manual transmission mount on a 6-speed or 5-speed 2013 Mazda 5 with the 2.5 liter engine. All right, so our mount is located directly underneath this air box. So let's get started. So we're just going to disconnect mass airflow sensor, and we're going to disconnect our air box as well. All right, so that's going to entail size 10, couple of hoses, connector, and then you'll be pulling the air box out of its little mount. Um, some vehicles, this one I think is supposed to have a little scoop here, and it looks like there was supposed to be something in this area as well. So if your vehicle has that, be mindful you might have one or two additional things to remove from this point. All right. I do want to mention, always make sure to have your engine or your transmission supported, depending on which mount you're doing. So there's a little foot at the bottom of your air box right there. It actually goes into that hole, these holes right there, right? So the mount we're trying to get to, located underneath the battery. Here is our transmission mount, and it is right there. That one right there. So the battery tray has to come out. Go ahead, take your battery out. Looks like some size 10s. Take that out, and then we'll get into the battery tray. All right, we got our battery out. Looks like some more size 10s to get the actual tray out. All right, we got our 3 size 10s out. Let's see if we are ready to come forwards. So everything's loose. My computer's gonna have to come off. I'll be disconnecting some of these connectors from the box itself. We need to get directly underneath it. We're almost there. All right, so after you disconnect these, unclip them from the outside of that cover, your cables come out, and now you can wiggle the battery tray out. Let's see, disconnect it from here. Something else binding might be this computer. Let me reassess. Got my cable, my harness here. Yeah, so it looks like we got to unplug our connectors here. Unplug the connectors. It's a little spring-loaded plastic clip. Push in. Oh, can't do it with 2 hands. Hang on. All right, so yeah, all we did was push those clips in, and then now the white switches toggle up, and you'll just pull your gray connector up and out, right? Separating it here, right there. Got the harness free. Now, oh, looks like I got a size 10 right here that's holding that bracket. Oh, maybe not. All right, tray is out. Set that to the side, and there's the top of our mount. Right? Let me go get the part, and just make sure at this point you have the bottom of the engine supported. All right, just following the bolts here. It's like you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 17s, size 10, and then this is the main 17 that's actually going into the mount itself. Let's go ahead and zip off these 4 and that size 10, and we'll come back. All right. Okay. Be mindful of what we got. Looks like a little weight, some kind of counterweight on the back two bolts. And coming up. And there is our damaged and torn mount right there. All right. So let's zip that 17 out and go get our replacement. Remember to have your transmission supported. All right. Okay. Got that out. There's our mount. Let's go compare it. So for this, we're actually using DURALAST 9534. I chose to go with this mount because of the lifetime warranty at AutoZone. It was cheaper to do that here locally than it is to order things through Amazon and Rock Auto, especially if you're going to go aftermarket anyway. So let's compare our parts. Looks similar. Looks pretty good. Looks like it'll work. And you can see this thing is torn. Let's go back in. And there's only one orientation, as you can see. This bottom hole is more of a hole for that little dowel pin there. And so you'll go ahead and line everything back up. Make sure. So right now, my hole is not, or my dowel's not in that hole. So I'll be jacking the transmission up a little bit. We'll have to shift it some. So see, you can just push back on the transmission and it'll fall in. Let me see, let me jack up some more. Oh, I see. This part, that was the existing part of that other mount, so that needs to come off. See if you can see the comparison right there. That was the insert right there. Okay. So now, lining everything up. Got our dowels lined up. Now we go in with our main 17. Right. We got to get our counterweight. That was on top of that bracket. So let's go ahead and buckle this thing down, and then we will put our top bracket back on and buckle that down. Okay. Go ahead and put this on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our 4 nuts started. And then don't forget about that size 10 that we had over here in this corner. All right, so we got that mount in, everything's locked down. Now we're going back in with the ECU and the battery tray. All right, make sure we got everything lined up there. Go through with your size 10. Okay, now we'll go back with our harness. Can't really mix them up because one plug is longer than the other. Listen for that click. All right. All right, that went in there, the terminal. All right, now we got to put our front panel back down off in here. Put this cover back over my wires. All right, that's going to conclude our how to change the manual transmission mount. It'll be very similar for the automatic as well. They use a very similar mount. Other than that, thanks for watching.